Okay, I'm going to try something a little bit different here, play along with this. Rather than just butting. I'll butt in from every now and then, but this is definitely a back to the bashing the soy boys video. This first guy up is a real winner. I mean, he's a poster child for the a soy boy. I mean, if you went to Central Casting and say, you know, give me a soy boy, they drag this guy out. He's got every attribute to it: arrogance, the skinny jeans, the oh God, it goes on and on. So anyway, if you like my videos where I get into bitch slapping them around, this is a bitch slapping video here. So we're gonna have some fun with it. Here we go.
Just said, or are you just going to make your statement and walk away from me like the intellectual coward I think you are?
Have a discussion?
Yes.
About Trump?
Yes.
Let's have a discussion.
Wonderful. I'm glad.
So what about Trump is the great...
Hang on. Let me get the cameras on.
What cameras?
These cameras.
Okay. Are you in,
where are you from?
Are you Infowars or something?
I've been on the show.
That's hilarious.
What's hilarious about it?
It's Infowars. Like, that's
what does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm conversing with a Trump supporter.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
At least I'm an intellectual.
There's nothing bigoted there now.
You are not an intellectual.
Well, let's discuss
someone like him.
Well, why? What
you don't even understand what like basic human.
Well, why didn't you convince me? Why didn't you tell me what's wrong?
What's wrong with him?
Yeah.
You have a sign right there that says "grab here."
So,
because he literally grabbed a woman by the.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
The president! He grabbed a girl by the presidency. What about Clinton raping women? What about Clinton raping women? Was that on your pay? How about Pizzagate?
Okay.
How about Schneiderman? You want a virtual signal to me? You piece of shit social wearer! You want a virtual signal to me about him consensually grabbing someone, which never happened to begin with. He talked about it.
Trump touches everyone. He's known for touching women.
Joe Biden is all creepy Joe Biden. What has that got to do with it? What has that got to do with being the president?
Exactly. He's the fucking president, even though he lost, by the way. And
how did he lose?
He lost the majority of the vote.
He's not president? Oh.
The majority,
but he's president.
Yeah, exactly. The Electoral College doesn't exist in any other democracy in the fucking world.
For a good reason.
No, not for a good reason. That's a fucking stupid reason.
What's stupid
How does it make sense to elect someone for someone to win?
Let me ask you.
How does it make sense for someone to win if they don't have the majority of the fucking...
Spit mouth. Can I ask you a question?
What?
What metric right now? We just had a 4.1 GDP. We've got the lowest black unemployment. We've got the lowest Hispanic unemployment. Will you let me finish? Spit mouth. Will you let me finish?
It's true.
Okay.
No, you're right.
So what are you complaining about?
Of a black president, Barack Obama.
Oh, so it's Obama's. That's why it's Obama's policies that made this happen.
Yes, exactly. Everything was better after his fucking presidency.
That is the only statement this moron says that I can agree with. Yes, everything after Obama's presidency was better. Yeah, I agree with that.
You're gonna say that after let's say like a day of Donald Trump? Hello, hi. Less than a day into Donald Trump's presidency and everything is because of him? No, it's because of 8 years of Barack Obama doing the best fucking job.
Do you want to state your name and address? You're very passionate. I just figured you wanted to go on record.
No, yeah, he's very passionate as well.
Your name and address?
My name is Daniel Salinas.
Where are you from?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
And you're a registered voter?
I am.
And a member of the military?
No, I'm not a member of the military.
Alright, delete this video.
So you're from Austin, Texas, huh?
Yes.
Getting very liberal there, isn't it?
Very.
That's a home of Alex Jones, of course. Now, can you explain to me about the walkaway movement? Where is the
left?
left's
Things to do.
Where's? Oh my God! Answer this simple question.
No, I'm sorry.
Where is the? If the left is so good, where and Trump is so bad?
I have actually no idea what that is.
Well, a liberal made this YouTube saying, I can't deal with the insanity on the left. You know, I've been a lifelong liberal, and I'm walking away from them because what they are doing, because they're insane. They make no sense anymore. So he made this YouTube called #Walkaway, and now there are thousands and thousands of videos of people walking away from the insanity that you spew.
Thousands? That's
thousands. Look it up.
Small fucking number. You know, there's.
Well, then I don't care if it's 2.
Yeah, it's a small number. What the hell? Just a few thousands and thousands are walking away. Nothing wrong with that.
Give me
million people in the United States.
Hey, spit mouth. I don't care if it's 2.
Where's spit mouth?
Give me show me the equivalent on the left. Where are the Trump supporters leaving Trump by the droves going to the left? Show it is. Show me where. Where is the walkaway on the left?
Presidential.
Where's the walkaway on the
fucking president?
He's got the highest approval rating right now.
What are you getting your information from?
Do you want?
Actually, I was getting information from some of the more recent polls.
Money on this? Do you want to put money on this?
The highest?
Yes. Do you want to put money on this?
I don't have any money to put down right now. So, but I'm just saying.
To prove you wrong, can I prove you wrong on camera?
You're gonna search it up?
Yeah. Can I prove you wrong?
Approval rating.
Yes. He's got the highest approval rating right now of any president.
He has the highest approval rating.
No, he doesn't.
He fucking doesn't. That's stupid.
Look it up. It's at 88% among Republicans overall. It's right close to 50%. It's as high as it was when Bush after 9/11. Look it up.
You look like an idiot. Anyways.
Oh, so now it's looks. So now it's all about the left intolerance, and now you're vulgar. So not only are you ignorant, you're vulgar, and you judge people on appearance. So you're also that. Does anybody else want to debate? Any liberals want to go on camera? I'll tell you what, any liberal here, you right there, 10-to-1 odds. I'm going to put up $10 to your 1. We're going to have a conversation. Then we're going to look it up, and I'm going to take your $1. So let's go. Up to $100. Let's go.
So if you have a conversation like this, you could not have a conversation.
Dude, this isn't a debate. You're just yelling at people.
Yelling at everyone.
Fine. Well, the first person that yells loses. Come on. Well, let's have a conversation of the first person that yells loses. Come on. On camera. The first person that yells loses. So let's go. 10-to-1 odds. Will you put your money where your mouth is? Or are you an intellectual coward? What are you? I'll give you $10. I will give you $10 to have this conversation. On camera.
Yeah.
How about you, lady? You want to go? $10. I'll give it to you. On camera. Or are you just an intellectual coward too?
I agree with you, bro. Okay. I'm not gonna yell match. I'm not a liberal, but I just want to know what you think Donald Trump accomplished in terms of how he's more successful than other presidents. Why do you think he's like a significantly better president than, like, for example, Hillary Clinton would have been?
Actually better than,
that was easy.
certainly better
start
than
out
the
with
Soy-boy.
tax cuts, of course, that spurred the economy that we're in right now. We've got low unemployment in every metric. It's the lowest black unemployment ever recorded, the lowest Hispanic unemployment ever recorded, the lowest participation of women in the workforce, lowest unemployment there. So we've got people at work. If you want a job, you can go out and find a job now.
Okay, yeah.
That's real good. So it's reduced the food stamps. It's given people, pride. Mm-hmm. So this is a good thing, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Yep.
Plus, we're looking at now, actually, we got remains back from soldiers that were killed in the Korean War yesterday.
Okay.
So instead of throwing insults at one another, we're actually negotiating peace with North Korea. This is extraordinary. No other president has done that. I didn't even want to meet with, but So we've got peace talks there. We're actually now looking at Russia and talking them on a one-on-one basis instead of, not and having that animosity and going to war.
But about Russia, like his comments with President Putin, where he mentioned that, I trust Putin would have been truthful in the fact that he said that he didn't he didn't interfere with the election, and so Donald Trump basically what he said is that I believe Putin more than I believe the intelligence community. How do you kind of explain that?
Easy. That's very easy.
Okay.
My God, and this is what I love about the hypocrisy on the left, because I was at one time on the left. Why? Because they were against the man. Okay. Oh, the man! Can't believe the man. The man's bad. The man lies to you. The man's authoritarian. Okay. Now all of a sudden the left is, you gotta believe everything the left says. The authoritarians say. Why? The guys that lied us into Iraq, the guys that lied us into Vietnam, the guys that run the drugs into the country, the guys that had weaponized the Department of Justice and came up with a phony dossier to use against him while they hid her crimes, we're supposed to believe now?
So you're saying that we shouldn't believe our intelligence community?
I'm saying we should always question everything, especially the people we give the most power to. So you got to question them. And by the fact that you're not supposed to question them now, we're just supposed to take at face value everything they say. Why? As I said, after they lied us into Iraq.
I think the answer to why is because they are experienced professionals that are
experienced professionals that are in the business of lying.
Yeah, obviously politicians are all liars.
No, I'm talking about the intelligence people are in the business of lying.
Intelligence people have advanced experience compared to the average American.
Advanced experience in what?
Advanced experience in gathering intelligence. Advanced experience.
For whom and for what purpose?
For the American government, for the purpose of advancing our foreign policy. That's what they're doing. That's what.
And how are they doing that? How are we doing that? By lying us into unnecessary wars?
Well, yeah, I 100% agree that the wars are unnecessary.
So you're trusting the intelligence community that lied us into an unnecessary war?
Okay, fine. How do you trust Trump to lead the country? If you say...
I don't see him leading us into unnecessary wars. I see him getting them out of them.
Presidents lead the country into wars.
What? I don't remember them taking the oath of office and going, I promise to go ahead and lead this country into war. What the hell is this guy talking about?
Intelligence community.
Where is he leading us into war?
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying presidents in general, too.
Yeah, but we're talking about him. You asked about him.
Right, yeah.
Not general. You asked about Trump in particular. And I'm asking you, where is he leading us into war?
You lost your temper. Calm down.
$10.
That's what $10.
No, I didn't lose my temper. I'm talking forcefully. I mean, I can talk like this. I can understand snowflakes like that nice NPR voice. That nice NPR voice so you don't get upset. Oh, gee. I know you know.
Yeah, no, so I'm just trying to
Yes, I did.
I'm just...
Yes, I did. I'm asking you, why should we trust anybody? Putin or an intelligence agency?
You just didn't answer the question.
I just did. Why should we trust our intelligence agencies any more than we trust Putin? Why are we taking any one of them at face value?
Okay, so then...
I don't take anything the intelligence agency says at face value. They lied us into Iraq. They lied to us about 9/11. They lied to us about Iran-Contra. They lied to us all the time. They lied us into Vietnam.
Okay,
so why am I supposed to just now take our intelligence agencies at face value?
So then
what is that?
Sure. If you don't trust the intelligence community, how can you expect to protect our national security? Who do you expect will take that responsibility of finding out where there are foreign threats? If you can't trust the intelligence community, who can you trust?
Who protected it before they existed?
Name a time when intelligence community didn't exist.
We didn't have the CIA didn't exist before World War II.
Well, CIA isn't the only entity of intelligence.
No, we have 17 intelligence agencies now.
But I mean,
how do we even qualify ourselves as a free country with 17 intelligence agencies?
Intelligence communities in the age of George Washington, they existed forever. You can't get information for foreign threats without an intelligence community. I hope you understand that, because you can't.
I'm sorry, we didn't have a spy agency.
We did. did, yeah.
75 years ago.
We had a spy agency hundreds of years ago.
We
just
did?
For the simple fact, yeah, because
in foreign countries. So, we had spy agencies in foreign countries 100 years ago.
Well,
which ones?
Well, I wouldn't say in foreign countries, but we had spy agencies that would intercept messages from, for example, the British when we were in the Revolutionary War. We have to have a community.
Yeah, when we're in war. Why are we doing it peacefully?
Why are we doing it peacefully? So there won't be war. Because we're doing it at peace because there won't be war. If you have a foreign threat that comes in and you don't intercept that, you don't figure out, you're going to get left blindsided.
And you believe blindly everything they say?
Of course not. Okay. I don't believe blindly anything anyone.
So isn't that what Trump was saying then too?
Well, this is what I get. Okay, the presidents lie us into war or try to get us into war. The intelligence agencies collect information to keep us out of war, but they lie us into wars. Hey, you know, and that's it. Oh God! All right, let's get back to this idiocy. I'm telling you, these people are just, it's a trust in government. You know how to trust the government.
Because considering that the intelligence agencies drew up phony charges on him, then why should he believe them?
I think he should believe them because, well, I don't think he should believe them at face value. I don't think anyone should believe anything at 100%. I believe that we have to put in a certain amount of trust into a certain organization, or else we're going to just be left not trusting anything in the world we're going to be.
Not this government. Go Trump.
Yeah, I mean, where are we going to be if we're not trusting anything or anybody? We're going to be left as Americans.
I'd say we would probably be a little bit smarter for it, because then you go ahead and do more research and find out exactly who's telling the truth here. You're not accepting just blind faith what people are saying.
The issue is the average American does not have the resources to accurately research whatever.
They don't have the research. What is the internet? What are books? What are I mean, we have more. We're at access to more information now than we've ever had any time. So how can you tell me that the average American doesn't have the resources?
Okay, then you can't explain to me. Okay, the average American cannot tell you what is actually truthfully happening in Area 51 because they do not have that information. They can't access that information.
Do you speak for all average Americans?
I speak for all average Americans in this situation.
How do you get this authority to speak for all average Americans?
Because
where does this
I am an average American.
Power
because
come
I am
from?
An average American. I can speak
you are an average
myself,
American,
right? Can't I? So what I'm saying is that
you're part of a Borg mental mentality.
I can't access the information that'll.
So you got a group mentality, so like a beehive. So when you say something, all the other little bees think the same thing.
Do you have an InfoWars speaker? Do you take everything they say at face value?
No.
Perfect. Then don't, because all information that is given to you needs to be filtered. But what's happening?
That's I think what I started out telling you when you started telling me that we just believe the intelligence agencies.
Okay, we need to believe the intelligence community to a certain extent, or else we'll be left blindsided.
To a certain extent.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Right.
What you're saying
now let's get back to Russia. You show me. Let's talk about Russia.
Okay, let's talk about Russia.
I wanted to know, and I always ask this question because there was a lady yesterday that. When we got down to it, she said, I told him, well, gee, look what all the Trump had against him. He had his own party against him, had the media against him, Silicon Valley against him, he had the Pope against him, he had the Department of Justice against him, yet he still won. And I asked, why do you think that happened when all of this is against him? She goes, because he cheated with Russia. And okay, how? How? What did Russia do that gave this presidency they took it away from her and gave it to him? Please tell me what mechanism they used to be able to. Did they hack machines? Where's the evidence of that?
Did you hear about the whole Facebook issue where Russia purposely funded advertisements that were pro-Trump?
Not only have I heard about it, I know to the point.
Perfect, yeah.
They spent $5,000 on Facebook ads, and most of them were after the fact. Most of them were after the presidency, and most of them were in Russian. So you're telling me 5,000, and not Not only that, Rod Rosenstein came out when he talked about those indictments, and this is a quote. This is a quote from Rod Rosenstein. None of the evidence that we have found implicates any Americans, and nothing we have found affected the election. Nothing we have found affected the outcome of the election. Unquote. That's from Rod Rosenstein when he said, here's the 13 indictments. So, nothing, again, so you're saying $5,000 worth of Facebook ads, Rod Rosenstein coming out and saying that it had no effect on the election. So again, what did the Russians do to turn it over to him and take it from her?
Well, I would think that it's impossible to tell 100% what they did because a lot of it is underground.
Oh, really? So it's
no,
something we don't know. We just have to, you have to make it up and say it's there. We don't know what it is. We've got the evidence. After a year and a half of looking for it, we can't find it. But that's okay, huh?
Make a video of me beating you with my stick.
On the streets.
Okay, that's it. I'll get a couple of more bitching ones up here pretty soon. And love you guys. Now go buy something, will you?